This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to Denton, Texas, and the home of the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5.
Chris, a lot of offensive coordinators like to script out their first drive so they know what they're going to be calling later in the game. But here, you might have to put that on pause just to get away from the shadow of your own end zone.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
First and goal here for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Catch made on the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, North Texas. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see.
Touchdown, East Carolina. That's how you finish a play.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. To the air, it's Johnson. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Early in this season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He lets it rip. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? He's looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. The pass is caught.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Hilton. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Mean Green. No chance to catch him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he runs it into the end zone. That makes this a 9-point lead. Now a 2-score game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made in space. Look out. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Mean Green.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on the screen now. And that's going to be a safety.
Boy, great defense right here. That is diagnosing the screenplay. You see how that defender chased it down? Earns his team 2 points? He just saw it coming from the snap.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's bringing it back. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play to take away and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. And the ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't...
He could go! And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Looking for a man. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Pirates.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hand seam all over that to make the recovery. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Oh, it's a reverse. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. A quick spin move. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Pirates lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Makes the catch downfield. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he gets into the end zone, so 2 more points on the board just before halftime. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. The back's got it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
East Carolina.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Oh, he tosses it back. On the move now. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense has it. Off and running. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the 3rd quarter going. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Touchdown, North Texas. They connect for 6. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well-executed onside kick.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave, and that decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to scramble. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Pirates.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt.
Let's go.
And he'll set up to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. Muscles past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safe.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mean Green. It's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left and the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package. Having a dream game.
And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, East Carolina. Great connection there for 6 points.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
Now, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Defense is coming after him. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Pirates. Look. Whole different game now.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
East Carolina, 38.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Dunks it down to the back, clock. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion. Or
looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's caught. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Throwing for his running back. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Gets right on the sidelines is enough to move the sticks.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his target. Touchdown, East Carolina, as they come roaring back now. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Makes a quick grab, and we're able to get him down.
Interesting call here by this offense on the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line, and the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. North Texas's offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running with purpose. He breaks free. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Caught behind the line. It's Richard. Finding some room at the 25. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, North Texas.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
To throw, it's Johnson. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
And the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. North Texas.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Pirates will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking deep to the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle made at the 1 yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Chris, it's a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
The quarterback will just sneak it now. Touchdown, Pirates. The comeback is on.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. Can they play keep away here just to protect this lead in the final 2 minutes? Scanning the field, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Chewing clock with the running game. He's got the first and still going. takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find
his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up.